how I became a Trump supporter. So a little bit of my background: I'm Mexican American. My grandma immigrated here from Mexico with her 10 brothers and sisters, and I think like a lot of Latino families, family really means everything to me. So when the kids in cages thing happened, I was very upset. I immediately went into action on my social media, and I organized a fundraiser where we raised over $1,000 for the Mississippi Immigrants Alliance Fund, and I had been very vocal about Trump ever since. So another thing that recently happened was coronavirus. Okay, I'm also a personal trainer, health coach. I own a studio. Been doing this for over 8 years. So when this happened, and there was no talk of the immune system, and there was no talk about smoking, and they're really pushing people to order takeout and giving out free McDonald's and passing legislation to have curbside alcohol and delivery. And it just made me wonder, like, if this is really about health, like, this is very suspicious. So I started following all these pages, doing all this research, and then the whole hydroxychloroquine thing came up with Trump. And I saw how the media, like, seriously went ham on him. You know, every outlet was talking about it. Memes were created. It was like an all-out attack on the hydroxychloroquine thing. So then in my research, I started seeing that there's hundreds of doctors talking about how they're saving thousands of lives with hydroxychloroquine. And it just made me wonder, like, is there something to this fake news story? Like, is there something to this? So then I saw the fish tank cleaner thing, and how they're saying that he got a man killed because this couple drank fish tank cleaner. And in my research and in the pages I follow, it turned out that that woman is actually now being investigated for murder. So the fish tank cleaner story was all over social media, but the murder of the man, or the investigation, was not. So that made me wonder as well. And then I kind of just started doing my own research. I said, well, let me look into this. And the first thing I found was that the Obama administration was actually the one who started the whole kids in cages thing, and that there was more people deported under his administration, and that Trump has one of the highest naturalized citizen rates in over 5 years. So I posted that on my social media, and one of my followers sent me a video of Anna Paulina talking about how she wants closed borders. And I was very surprised, because over here, like when I was a Democrat, they're telling us that we need to abolish ICE and how this is wrong. If you're a Mexican, how dare you support this? And then she went into detail about what happens to these people who are brought over illegally. And she said that over 16 to 20,000 women and children who are bought from Mexico and Central America are sold into sex slavery, where they are raped and tortured. And right before that, I had seen a video of Blake Lively going into graphic detail what they're seeing on these child pornography videos, and it's horrible, guys. I'm not going to go into it. You can look it up for yourself on Blake Lively. So right before that, I had also seen the Pizzagate stuff. Look up Pizzagate, Deep State, all of the cabal. According to this Pizzagate theory, there is an elite group of pedophiles who rape and torture children and then drink their blood. And I know that sounds like insane. I know, I get it. I didn't want to believe it at first, but now I really do believe it. Okay, so all that's going on, and then I'm just connecting the dots. What other perfect victim is there than an undocumented child for that kind of thing? You know, nobody knows they're here. There's no record of them being here. Their family doesn't know where they are. And it all makes sense that these people would be pushing for open borders. Another thing, okay, the Epstein thing. So right now, circulating social media is this one picture of Trump with Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, it's well known that they had met each other, you know, like most people in the same circle do. But what we have to consider is that Epstein had been doing this to women or girls for years, since the